now. I gotta get ready for dinner here, so.
Alright.
Talk to you soon.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright, bye.
Hey.
Holy frick. Oh, man. Give me some of that.
Please?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey man, just stay down. Just
Yeah,
stay down.
lay down, lay down. Hey, just lay down.
Yeah. Just lay down, brother. Come on.
Take this helmet off of me.
Hold on. I got you. Yeah. Keep it this way.
Are you okay?
Lay down, man.
Yeah. I'm fine.
Put the phone down! Put the phone down! My buddy got hit by a truck that was on his phone! Put your phone down, man! You'll kill someone if you hit him! It's like $100 fine!
Now it's on.
Matter of fact, I usually don't get the French fries at Burger King. Why do you want to go from that lane if you're going over there?
Hey, you good, man?
Huh?
You good?
Alright?
No, I'm alright.
Okay.
I was just stopping for you.
Okay.
No, you're good?
Can you help me push it in?
Yeah.
Oh, you were right behind me, huh?
Yeah.
Shit,
Yeah,
dude.
a little bit
You
closer.
moved quick, huh?
Huh?
You moved quick.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, I heard that bang. I said, I thought you crashed.
No.
And don't forget, if you want your dash cam clip featured on a DCTV episode, you can send it here on DCTV. It's simple and easy. For more details, have a look at the description below. Help everyone learn from your experience. I'm Ann and this is Nicole. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Today I'm going to be talking about something, ranting about something more like, that has bugged me since the day I was born. No, but for real. Vancouver drivers are seriously the worst drivers in the world. I have driven in LA and I have been driven around in LA so much that I can confidently say that I know how like LA driving works. They're a collective bad where they know that they're bad and they know that everybody else is bad. So like you can cut each other off and not use your signal and nobody cares. You gotta get to wherever you gotta get to. Nobody honks at you. Here, people don't use their signals. They swerve in and out of lanes. They'll cut you off and then slam on their brakes. They'll brake check you when you're just trying to frickin' exit the highway. It's like people are competing to be the worst driver in Vancouver. And yet y'all all think you're good. Everybody thinks they're the best driver and that everybody else is shitty. I mean, but I can acknowledge that sometimes I do drive aggressively and make bad decisions, but I've never been in a car accident. The only time I've ever hit anything with my car is the first time I drove. I parked and I backed up into the wall. There wasn't even a scratch, so I mean, the things that really get to me are like when people just don't give a shit. Like, let's say there's 2 turning lanes going left. People will turn into your lane. And even when there's 1 lane, people won't turn into the closest lane, which is the law here. People will just go into like the farthest lane. And then I love it when they put on their signal and then they go back into the closest lane. I don't know what the statistics are for people running red lights, but I feel like I see it so often. There was this woman, and I'm stopped at the red light, and she's across the way from me. There's cars going the other way. The light's green and they're going. And she stops at the red light, looks both ways, and then just slowly goes across. And these people have to slam on their brakes, and they're like laying on the horn, and she doesn't even react. She just like drives across the intersection in the red light. It's not like she doesn't realize it's red. She saw it was red. She looked both ways and saw the cars coming, and she decided to go anyways. And then when they honked at her, she was like, worth it. So you can't tell me Vancouver drivers aren't bad. And don't come at me and say it's because she's a woman. Every single person in this city is bad. It doesn't matter what race you are, it doesn't matter what gender you are, you're bad. I also feel like everybody has their high beams on all the time. I don't know if that's just new headlight technology, but it hurts. It hurts my eyes. Especially the big trucks, because I drive a small car, so their headlights go like right into my side mirror, and I have to drive like this. I'm like trying to block out the light from the mirror. Probably missing a whole big chunk of windshield there. The best thing is when you're sitting there, you're first in line for the red light, you're like, okay, I'm ready to go. The light turns green, and you're just pulling your foot off, and the person behind you honks. The light just turned green. Another big pet peeve for me, you're merging onto the highway, and the person in front of you who's merging as well brakes. But then also, when you're merging, I find people don't want to let you in. People are so competitive. They're like, nah, I can't let you in front of me. You gotta be behind me, because I gotta get to my destination 10 seconds earlier than I could have if I let you in. I guess I just find Vancouver drivers are competitive for sure, petty, and just so immature. Like, maybe we all aren't bad drivers, but we are so petty and immature. Like, even I get competitive with other drivers. There's no getting around that. But in 2017, there was 350,000 crashes in BC. That's 960 per day. And usually it's around 200,000. So I don't know what the hell happened in 2017. Oh my god, is that when I got my N? But that was $4.8 billion worth of claims. $4.8 billion. Billion. That's $13 million per day. The most dangerous intersection in Vancouver is Knight Street and Southeast Marine Drive. Like, there's on and off ramps to go onto the Knight Street Bridge. The on and off ramps for the Knight Street Bridge are in the top 10 most dangerous on and off ramps in Canada. We did it! We made a top 10 list, guys! I think one of the reasons that Vancouver drivers are so bitter is definitely insurance, because if you're not familiar with the system in British Columbia, we have ICBC, which is the Insurance Corporation of British Columbia, and that's it. That's the only place we can get our insurance from. So they can set our rates to whatever they want. And regardless of increasing rates every year, they go in more and more debt every year. They lose billions of dollars per year. I mean, 2017, $4.8 billion in claims. But the thing is, it's kind of a vicious cycle, because insurance rates go up, people are unhappy and broke, people get in car accidents, and then insurance rates go up. What kind of pisses me off though is ICBC advertises for themselves. First of all, that costs money, and second of all, you're the only option. There's literally nowhere else we can get insurance. Why do you need to advertise? The last thing I want to say to everybody, not just people in Vancouver, but also specifically to people in Vancouver, stop cutting off semis. Stop cutting off semis. Stop cutting off semis. Alright, thank you. Thank you guys so much for watching today's rant. I felt like I needed it. We gotta start off the new year like that. We gotta start off the new year with some negativity.